Now we are going to start a new topic, potential. Previous topics were meter beats as well as the meter beat is the application of Wheatstone beats, and Wheatstone beat is the application of Kirchhoff laws. So hopefully all of you must have completed the numericals based on Kirchhoff laws, resistances, cells till now. Now the last topic of this chapter is potentiometer. Actually, potentiometer. What is the potentiometer? So it consists of 4 to 10 meters long wire. 4 to 10 meters long wire, and which is cut into 1 meter equal. So 0 to 100 centimeters, 200 centimeters, 300 centimeters, 400 centimeters. This is the meter scale, which are connected in series. This is the connecting strips. This is the connecting strips, which must be connected in series. So the initial part of the wire is connected to the positive terminal of the battery, and the terminal of the part of the wire is connected to the rheostat. In other words, called a variable resistor. So this variable resistor is connected to the plug key, and which is negative part of the battery. Now, from this is connected to the voltmeter like this one. This is so called as jockey. Now, actually, what is a potentiometer? Potentiometer nothing but the null method device. Null method device means what? As you know, we have done in the meter beats balancing point. Here also we must balance the balancing point is what? No current is flowing through it. That means it does not draw any current in the cell. Why? Because it has internal resistance. So it is a null method device. No potential drop due to internal resistance. For this device, no potential drop due to internal resistance, and it does not draw any current from the cell, and it measures potential difference in an open circuit. As you know, the difference between EMF and potential difference. PD means potential drop. Means potential difference. That means what? What is the difference between potential difference as well as EMF? The difference in potential between the terminals of a cell when the circuit is open, that is EMF. The difference in terminals between the difference in potential between the terminals of a cell when the circuit is closed, that is PD, potential difference. Now, in this we are using the wire Constantan or manganese wire. Why Constantan or manganese wire using? Because it has low temperature coefficient of resistance, low temperature, high resistivity as well as low temperature coefficient of resistance. So that's why we are using this one. So here important point is in which number one, constant currents flowing. Number two, uniform cross-sectional area of the wire. These are two important. As you know, according to Ohm's law, what is Ohm's law? V is proportional to I, or V is equal to IR. But as we know, R is equal to rho L by A. What is rho? Resistivity or specific resistance. L, length of the wire. A, area of cross section. Substitute this value here. V is equal to I into rho L by A. Or we can write V is equal to I rho by A into L. That is I rho by A is equal, I can say K. Why K? What is K? Is a constant. This is a constant. Why constant? Because constant current is flowing. There is no change in current. Uniform cross section area of cross section, uniform cross section area of the wire. So A is constant. For a given material, the resistance is constant. So I rho by A is constant. So this is constant. So we can write V is equal to KL, or V by L is equal to K. This K is called potential gradient. Potential gradient. Potential gradient unit is what? K is equal to volt per meter. So this is the principle of a potentiometer. So what is the potentiometer? Potentiometer nothing but a null method device. Number one. Due to internal resistance, there is no current drawing from the cell. There is no potential drop. Number three, it is a this is E is equal to V, means potential drop must be equal to E when in the open circuit. So how the construction of the potentiometer? It consists of a 4 to 10 meters long wire, which the entire apparatus is connected to the wooden board. This is a meter scale, and this is a rheostat, plug key, battery. This is a main source. This is a voltmeter. Now this is the jockey. Throughout the wire, a constant current is flowing. Number 2. The wire has a uniform cross-section area. Number 3. So constant current, as long as the current is flowing, there is a potential drop will be there. So V is proportional to I. V is proportional to I. According to Ohm's law, V is equal to IR, but R is equal to rho L by A. What is the resistivity of the wire? L is the length of the wire. A is the area of cross-section. So V is equal to I rho L by A. V is equal to I rho by A. L. This I rho by A is equal to constant. Since already these are constants, so V is equal to KL. V by L is equal to K, where K is the potential gradient, the unit is K. This is the principle of a potentiometer. Now, what is the use of potentiometer? We can find the use of is when you comparing the EMF of two cells. Number 2, to find the internal resistance of the cell. So, how can we compare the EMF of two cells? And one more important thing, why do you prefer potentiometer over voltmeter? Actually, voltmeter, which can draw the current from outside the circuit, whereas the EMF which do not draw any current from inside the circuit also. That is why we prefer voltmeter, potentiometer over the voltmeter. Now, comparing of EMF of two cells. The same apparatus like this one here, we are, see this is E1, this is E2. And K1, K2, RB, G, let us see, L1, J1, L1, L2. Apparatus here, this is rheostat, plug key, battery. There are two cells are connected in series. They are connected in series, positive to positive. Plug 1, K1, K2, two plug keys. There are two-way keys, and which is connected to the resistance box, connected to the galvanometer. And galvanometer which shows the deflection, how much amount of current is flowing to the potentiometer that can be used by using the galvanometer. And then the jockey is there. Now, so now what we are going to do, when the plug is on, K is closed, K2 is open, K1 is open. K2 is closed, K1 is open, K is closed. K is the main plug key. K1 and K2 are the plug which is the current drawn from these cells E1 and E2. If you want to draw the current from E1, we must close the K1 and we must open the K2. If you want to draw the current from E2, open the K1 and close the K2. So, first what we are going to do, by closing K1, open the K2 and K is closed. K is the main plug from the source. From the battery we can draw the current. And if you want to draw the current of E1, it should be closed. So, E1 is proportional to say L1, the current imbalance 1. Or E1 is equal to KL1. Next case, when K1 is open, K2 is closed. Then E2 is proportional to L2, or E2 is equal to KL2. Comparison, E1 by E2 is equal to KL1 by KL2, or E1 by E2 is equal to L1 by L2. Like this, we can compare the balancing lengths of two cells connected in series to the premise of a potentiometer. Next, the internal resistance of the wire. So, as we know, the terminal potential difference when the circuit is closed and the circuit is open. So, here, according to Ohm's law, so E is equal to I into R plus R, that everyone knows. E is equal to I into R plus R. I into R plus R means IR plus IR. IR is, as you know, V is equal to IR. And here, R is the internal resistance of the cell. So, because of this only, we are not able to draw the current. So, here, as you know, E is proportional to L1 and E is proportional to L2, V is proportional to L2. I am writing it. So, E is equal to I into R plus R, and V is equal to IR. E by V is equal to I into R plus R by IR is equal to R plus R by R. But E by V is equal to L1 by L2. So L1 by L2 is equal to 1 plus R by R. So R by R is equal to L1 by L2 minus 1 is equal to L1 minus L2 by L2. Or small r is equal to L1 minus L2 by L2. This is a very easy derivation to find the internal resistance of the cell by using the potentiometer. So what is the use of potentiometer means? We can comparing the EMF of two cells and finding the internal resistance of the cell, and also it is preferable the over voltmeter, so to find the potential drop of EMF of the cell. So with this topic again we are supposed to complete the numericals based on the potentiometer along with the meter bit as well as the bits and meters. So now we shall move to the next topic. I hope that I am going to expect you within 2 days you should complete the entire chapter of electricity.